What's going on, everyone? This is Iris, and if you're watching this and you're listening, thank you. I appreciate you guys taking the time to check it out. I also want to thank Thunder and show him my appreciation for getting me up here for what is my number 3, the hat trick upload to TSG. So real quick, this is a little hardcore kill confirmed in the background, obviously Black Ops 3. However, the topic of today's video is reminiscing about Call of Duty 4 and some of the things that were in that game that kind of never made it into other Call of Duty titles. And I was wondering, how do you guys feel about that? Is this something like you thought about? Is there a reason why it never came back? And, just one of the things right off the top of my head was, if you guys remember Call of Duty 4, for PlayStation users, I don't know what it was on Xbox, but D-pad up was your night vision goggles. Came in really handy on some of the darker maps like Vacant and definitely Wetworks. That was the map, with the, you're on the ship and it's in a storm. Those never came back. And I was thinking, a lot of maps that would come in handy in some of the releases that came after that. If you guys remember, I know there was, I forget which Call of Duty it was, but it had the day map and the night map. They released the night map as a DLC in the map pack. That was pretty cool. You could use it there. So I never understood why that feature never came back. Also, mounting turrets and being able to use them. I know on Backlot they had one. I think there was 1 or 2 other maps that had the mounted turret where you can get on and use it. And it wasn't so bad because it was such a limited line of sight that it had, and a sniper could easily take you out. But they never came back. Another thing, if you guys head over to Falcon 1974's channel, he did a recent video on Black Ops 3, and he used some kind of color correcting and showing you what like a night map would look like with the Black Ops 3 maps. Pretty cool stuff, so head over there and check it out. But again, why aren't there any night maps or like a variable weather? There's no blowing snow, there's no real driving rain, there's, and change it up from map to map. And I remember that was something that they've done in the past, but it never really has come back. So, even some of the smaller maps like Shipment. I mean, Shipment was such a great map to play on. Yeah, it was crazy and there was just, chaos all over the place, but that's what made that map really fun. Back in Call of Duty 4 where you had just 357, those streaks, you had the UAV, you had the airstrike, and you had the chopper. I mean, calling those in on that map was awesome. I mean, I had so many 100 kill games on that map. Frags times 3, the RPD, 357. It just made it so much fun. I mean, I know there's little maps that came afterwards, like Dome, even Nuketown to a certain extent, but they just didn't have that small proximity where basically you were just running into enemies. But things like Bare Bones and game modes like that and playlists like that, like they've come out with stuff, and it just, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that goes into developing the game and not everything can make it over there, but some of these just kind of seem like common sense that should have made it over, in my opinion. But obviously let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'd love to go back and forth about what you think. Am I wrong? Do you agree with me? Are these things that maybe should have came over? Are these things that you'd like to see in future Call of Duties? I know I would. Even some of the maps, the older maps, the sniper line of sight was so good. I mean, when I started on Call of Duty 4, that's what I was. I was a hard scope sniper. And Black Ops 3, there's really nowhere to really... Look at that frenzy kill right there. There's no way to really just hunker down and hard scope in, and that's really when I snipe. That's how I like to snipe. I'm not a quick scoper. So let me know what you guys think. Again, Thunder, thank you. I appreciate you getting my hat trick up here, and I see you guys on the next one. Later.
You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.